Some of you may remember that quite a long time ago I built this little monochrome oscilloscope, and then I ordered a 3D printed case, which turned out to be okay, and it served its purpose and it's still quite useful. I use it quite a lot just for quick checks and things. But it had its issues. I mean, no, I'm sorry about the reflection, let me move that out of the way. If I tightened up the case all the way, these buttons, 3 or 4 of them, would actually be squeezed in and make contact. So I had to loosen the 2 screws on the right. So the case was okay, but obviously not that great. Subsequently, the same manufacturer came out with a new model, the DSO138, and I ordered it. Yeah, the previous one I just showed you, I think it was about maybe 12-15 quid, and then about another 5 quid for the case. This one I ordered with a black plexiglass or perspex case, so it actually had a cutout for the display to pop through, which was absolutely completely useless because it didn't line up in any way or form. Sorry about the reflection of me, but c'est la vie. The new one comes with some, let me grab it over here, let me stand up for this, some really good assembly instructions, very clearly detailed, not in Chinglish, as we people like to call it, Chinese English. This is very well done, including all the surface mount components and so on and so forth, instructions on how to mount it all. Then move this one out of the way, and sort of a user's manual, if you will. It just tells you what all the buttons do and don't do, as a case may be. And it also tells you here how you should actually be tuning the probes to get rid of the noise on the, what do they call it, higher and lower edges of the square wave. But I don't have a non-ferrous adjustment tool at this time, so I haven't done it. And let me get this light out of the way, and this one out of the way, and some very, very good schematics or circuit diagrams. And it's from these guys here. Highly recommended. If you just need a little scope to mess around with and play with, definitely the way to go. So, getting back to the actual scope itself, here it is. Needless to say, I dumped the black plexiglass case because I said a moment ago it's bloody useless, nothing fitted, nothing worked. And of course they provide you with 0 instructions on how to assemble this thing, which is, you may be able to see, is multi-part sheets of plexiglass or perspex and innumerous screws and bits of plastic that reach through and push buttons. And but either way, I mean, I looked on the internet, YouTube, and I found 3 or 4 people that showed you how to assemble it. All but one was wrong. They got it slightly wrong here and there, but no matter, got there in the end. Now let me power it up. Here it comes along, booting up, and right now I have the probe attached to my Handtech scope using its calibration square wave, and I think it's a 1 kilohertz 3.3 volt. You've seen it before on my Handtech videos, but I'm actually using it to check out this one. And as you can see, I'm sorry about the reflection, but there is a little bit of noise on the lower and upper tops of the square wave, and if I had the non-ferrous tool I could pop it in there and twiddle it and hopefully reduce that noise a bit. But I think at this stage of the game it's not really that important, you know. I mean, it's not like you're going to be building an Apollo rocket or something with this thing, are you? This is just an amateur's let's see what's going on scope. But I must admit, it's a vast improvement with the colour screen and the settings. Yeah, it's just great. The only thing I'd forgot to do, I don't know if you can see it, but let me see if I can get the light right. You see there's just 2 little pads above that capacitor. Yeah, there you go, look. The 2 little pads. Well, I should have soldered a loop of wire between the 2 of them and stuck it out this hole so that I would indeed have a calibration signal available, just like the Handtech up there, which is 1K at 3.3 volts or whatever. Still, really nice little unit, highly recommended. Yeah, I mean, it's just, I think it was with the case, ignoring the cost of the black one that was bloody useless, I think with the clear plexiglass or perspex case and the fully assembled oscilloscope, I think it was about 27 quid. So that's what, $30 or so. Great little tool. Alright, bye.